Hello, who are you?
Hi, I'm Emily Whittaker and I'm doing a monologue of Scarlett's from Girls Like That.
Fantastic, off you go.
I've basically learned that in my family history, there were always boys who were arseholes, who made things shit for the girls in my family. But things have changed since my generation. It's not so much the boys that are arseholes. They are. But it's more so that the girls have become the arseholes that the boys used to be. I used to ask myself every night, why? Why? What did I ever do to you? And then I imagine, 25 years from now, going to a school reunion with my new Armani suit and my beautiful husband, my beautiful children, my beautiful handbag. And when they'd say, Scarlett, Scarlett, I'd say, I'm sorry, I don't recognise you. I don't recognise any of you, and leave. But as I sat there on the packed train in London, nobody recognised me. Nobody pointed, nobody whispered. And then I realised, you were all nothing. There's a big bad world ready to swallow you up, where St. Helens means nothing. There's a big bad world ready to swallow you up, but when it swallows you up, it'll spit you all back out. Because you are indigestible girls. That's what kind of girls you are. You are food poisoning. And the world will know what kind of girls you're like. But I will never forget, but you will never forget me. But I would have forgotten you. After all, you have a picture to remember me by.
Okay. Jordan, while I'm just writing, do you want to give us some feedback? You're recording this as well, aren't you?
I am.
Hi.
I think it was really good. I think that you need to look at that last bit of paragraph from because you are indigestible girls.
Yeah.
But maybe for like movement and stuff, you could have a chair. And when you're saying like, when you take that pause before, I used to ask myself every night why. You could get a chair and like you should sit down. Like, I used to ask myself, and like you're just telling us really. And then maybe act out like really dramatically the bit where it's like, Scarlett, Scarlett, I'm sorry I didn't recognise you. And then be like, I'm sorry, I don't recognise you. I don't recognise any of you, and just be like really, really over the top. That's the word I was looking for. And then kind of feel a little sad maybe on that bit, like but I was sat on the packed tube, no one recognised me. Like, what is this?
No, it's a good thing that
Yeah.
what I get with it, it's a good thing that nobody recognises it because from what
No one pointed, no one whispered. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she could be invisible. She didn't have to be the centre of
Yeah, like
everything.
I get
Okay.
that everybody was bullying her
Yeah.
in school. from what
Okay,
I
yeah. So maybe be like really happy and like maybe more energetic on that bit instead then.
Yeah,
It's just like relief, isn't it? To be somewhere where nobody points.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a bit more like not sinister. What's the word? Where you're like
Sarcastic.
no, where you like she goes, you are food
Oh,
poisoning.
venomous.
Venomous.
Venomous. Yeah. Yeah.
Great minds think
Yeah.
alike. Be more like venomous, like you
Because
are
that is
poison.
shit. They've made her life hell
Yeah.
for a long time, and they've kind of now they've got it's the speech that everybody would want the chance to give to their bullies.
Right.
Yeah, it's that point where you're like, I've got my chance and I'm gonna take it, and it's not even gonna be years later when we do that, the whole school reunion. It's not even going to be then and I'm there. It's not even that when I've got my lovely handbag and I'm so much better than you all. It's like now, I've got my chance now.
Yeah.
And you're nobody, like everybody outside, because when you're I nearly gave you a finger then. I nearly did that. I did it anyway. when you're younger, your world is quite small, and so when she feels like her world is quite small because all of her friends turned against her, and so she felt like that was her world, that kind of attention. But she's kind of been out of it for a bit, and now she's like, well, actually, I have been places where people don't point at me. It's like, you're nothing. And it's given her some perspective.
Yeah.
And it's about feminism as well. It's about her finding her strength and not following all that. And there's so many messages there. Jordan, anything else?
I like your voice in it. You have a really clear diction, and it sounds really good. Like, the sound of it is really good. Like,
yeah, it's very confident, isn't it?
Yeah, you sound confident. Like, when you first came in and said your name, you're like, oh, okay.
I feel confident in it. It's just the last little bit that I get muddled up at.
Yeah, you could kind of see that in your face. So maybe just, like, keep your confidence in your face, even if you don't, like, yeah, I know this, even if you don't.
So, I put some really nice gestures. I love that kind of, it's the delivery, because she's delivering a presentation, so it is very much that where you are, you're delivering a presentation and she's delivering all of that information to people in front of her. Yeah. And so it doesn't have to move a lot because it's got to be in front of them. Very confident, vocally strong, we've talked about that. I think a few things that you could add are about your gestures. You talked about needing a bit of feedback about that. I think you could think about having gestures for the objects she talks about, so like a handbag, when I've got my mum's suit, things like that would be quite nice.
Yeah, we did in the green room.
I think at times a little more sarcasm, and I think if you put your script in a little bit more detail, if you go through it a bit more, then you'll find elements where you need to be sarcastic, the bits where you can be angry.
Yeah.
But repressed anger, not shouty angry.
No, it's
Like repressed anger.
You want to shout, but you know that you can't. It's like,
And it's that, when tutors do it, don't they? They'll just say something and they'll be quite calm, but they'll say it quite slowly.
And stern.
And sternly, yeah. And so it's kind of repressed, it's not all out there.
No.
And that thing about...
It's because it's in front of kids don't exactly want to...
No, it's because it's about dignity for her.
Right, okay.
Yeah. She's not going to scream and go, oh, and cry and go, oh, she's done all that. That's all done. She's risen above it now. Yeah. And they're all like that to her now.
Yeah.
Which is a perspective that not a lot of victims of bullies get for quite a long time. So she's really lucky. We talked about being venomous on that because you are indigestible, girls. And that's really got to be like, you are shit. I'm going to tell you your shit.
Yeah. And I like that bit where it goes, you are food poisoning.
Yeah. That is just brilliant. I really like the ending when you smile, because that is your dignity coming back there. Not you, the character, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that bit could be a little
there.
bit not sarcastic, I don't know what word I mean, but you're like, and
Smug.
after all, smug. You've got a photo to remember me by.
Yeah, a bit smart, you shit now. Say what you like. Say what you like.
Guys,
You are food poisoning. Yeah. It's such a brilliant monologue.
I love it.
It is.
So, just those points really to think about. I think at the moment you're probably working about a merit with bordering distinction with those added details.
Yeah.
Off you go, that's it.